misconception about withdrawing staked Ethereum once we go to proof of stake. Whoa. My name is Nicholas Johnson. I'm sitting in the exact same spot where the 2022 Bitcoin convention happened this year, the Miami Beach Convention Center, and this computer is mining Ether. Let's talk about an inefficient air cooling solution. This room has to be like 1,000,000 square feet of air conditioning. Some common misconceptions about what's gonna happen post-merge. Gas fees getting cheaper. They won't, at least not right away. It's just not how it works. Ethereum is cruising this week, probably because a team of developers has announced that a tentative merge schedule is targeting the week of September 19th. This September the 19th for the completion of the Ethereum network moving to proof of stake. All these beautiful little clumps of hardware like you see here suddenly being laid off from their little virtual cubicle jobs and needing to look for work. I'm simultaneously pretty sad about it, but also really looking forward to watching it all play out. All the speculation over the years of what coin miners are going to migrate to, and then how that won't work when you look at the extraordinary amount of compute power currently pointed at Ethereum that all has to go somewhere else. I can't wait to see the flood of GPUs on the market and whether or not they're going to make it below MSRP, the original MSRP, not the new inflated MSRP. And if all the gamers around the world will rejoice and pick up all these repadded 3080s and 3090s so that they can run Tomb Raider at 400 frames per second on their 1080p monitor that only refreshes at 60 hertz. Ray tracing is really beautiful. Ethereum transactions going through faster, that won't happen right away either. It's gonna be more like a level 2 thing. Then there's Ethereum itself. Will it go up in value post-merge because milestones? Or is that already priced in this week and the next couple of months? Will Ethereum be the rising sun that ends the crypto winter? Probably not. Also, think for a second, if you will, that there are literally millions of GPU miners like this. Not all of us, but certainly a large piece of that hash pie is cashing in part of their hoard every month to pay for electricity, to pay for rent, for spare parts, for dead boards or fans or risers, or just to pay themselves. That's millions of dollars of built-in sell pressure to the Ethereum blockchain. Millions of dollars that will instantly stop tentatively on September 19th. So it's possible that even if the buildup is already priced in and we won't see a whole bunch of extra buying, we will very suddenly see lots of less selling and daily. Combine that with all the locked up staked Ethereum that you can't access now, staying locked up for a bit after the merge executes. I think Ether will catch fire in the fourth quarter of this year. Then again, I found this poll on the Reddit that a third of the people asked think it's just gonna get pushed back again like it has so many times before. Personally, I don't know. I don't really have a way to know. Feels like it's going through to me. The price shooting up. It's probably priced in, although like I said, the sell pressure is definitely gonna go down from the miners. Millions of miners. To me, it seems like it should make a difference. The jury's out. At this moment now, this one RTX 3080 grosses about $2.20 a day. After paying for electricity, that means you're taking home something like $1.50 a day. I only have 4 of these things back at the warehouse, and so at stake for me here is only about a whopping $180 a month. Even if we assume this is going back to its all-time high, that's hardly a retirement fund. I spent an hour looking for any snack machine in this whole building. I found there's only 2. There are 2 snack machines in the Miami Beach Convention Center. They're on the 2nd floor. One of them's on the south end of the building, up at the top of the stairs. If that's south, that's east, head east. The other one is west of those main stairs. There's a misconception about whether you can withdraw staked Ethereum once we move to proof of stake. You can't. That's gonna take one more upgrade apparently. They're already working on it and it won't take long afterwards, but that will not be immediately something you can do. There was a time early last year when this same setup here would have brought you home about $9 or $10 per day per card. I do remember seeing $1,200 a month in my Kudo miner estimates. I used Kudo miner. Surprisingly, Ether is still the most profitable thing to be mining, even at this greatly diminished price per token. Another one, and I didn't know this, I was just looking things up, you don't need 32 Ethereum to run a node. You need 32 Ethereum to run a validator node, but anybody can run an Ethereum node that actually checks transactions. You just won't make like the mining money off of it. I imagine there's some new coin out there that's gonna do extremely well a year from now, but who the heck knows what that'll be. It does bum me out a bit just knowing that I can just, if I just touch this little piece of glass just the right way at just the right time, I'll be filthy rich by Christmas. But I don't get to know what thing is gonna burp out 1,000% win out of nowhere, and neither do any of you. Hey, this was that whale pass area that I couldn't get into during the convention. Look at me now, whales. Just kidding, I'm relatively poor by comparison. And issuance. I'm not sure if this is a misconception or not, but there will be 90% less Ethereum created every day or every block. So it is actually going to become deflationary, which will help the price. I hope you've enjoyed this trip through the vacant Miami Beach Convention Center with me. I'm going to pack this thing up and go back to Orlando. Also, I'm going to try not to die because I'm going a little too fast.